Welcome back to our Wealthy Mindset, where we talk about all things money, mindset, and business. It's your host, Cindy, and today we're talking about something that's completely changed my life, how I run my business, my schedule, and my whole life. We're talking about time blocking. And before you roll your eyes and think, another productivity hack, let me just say this isn't about overscheduling or color coding your whole life. This is about creating structure that feels aligned, intentional, and really freeing. I'm going to walk you through exactly how I do this every week. So let me start by saying this. I plan my personal life before I plan my work life. So every Sunday, I'll open up my calendar and ask myself, what days am I working out? When do I want time off? What days do I want slow mornings, my solo walks, or time with friends? I literally schedule in my workouts, appointments, and life admin first because if I don't prioritize that time, it gets filled with work. And I didn't build this business to be burnt out. Now I'm in tax season right now, so my schedule looks a little hectic with work right now. But for the most part, I try to balance it out and I'll be changing my schedule again. So time blocking allows you to kind of play around, see what's working, what's not working, and you can shift it as much as you want. So once I get all my personal stuff in, then I look at my work week. So here's the structure I use in my calendar for now, but it's going to be changing. So Mondays are my CEO days. This means no client calls. I don't like talking to people on Mondays or having meetings or doing anything client related. So this is when I look at my numbers, my goals, check in with my team, and do content planning. I protect this time like it's gold. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll do client calls and strategy work. These are high energy days where I go deep with my clients, help them with their finances, and work through business strategy. Wednesdays, it's going to be a creative day. Reels, content, admin, anything behind the scenes, no meetings. Fridays, a lighter day. It's usually just catch up, planning, or sometimes I just take it off or work on the podcast. And in between, I block out an hour every single day for my lunch, for my walks, for coffee runs, because I'm a person and I need a balance. I can't just be working nonstop and not have a schedule for what I need to get done. So, most women I work with feel like they're always behind, not because they're lazy, but because they're reacting all week. Failing to plan is planning to fail. So if you're not setting yourself up for success or being proactive, your day to day is just going to be more reactive. You're just going to be putting out fires, jumping from task to task. Time blocking lets you take your power back. It lets you prioritize what actually matters. Stop overbooking yourself. Get more done in less time. Feel calm, not chaotic. And here's the mindset shift. You have to believe that your personal life matters just as much as your business. Because when you feel rested, regulated, and cared for, you make better decisions, better content, you work better with your clients, and you make more money. So if you're ready to try this, here's what I want you to do. So sit down on any day, I prefer Sundays, and block out your personal time for the next week. Workouts, therapy, walks, self-care, hanging out with friends, meeting for lunch or coffee, whatever fills your cup, put that in your schedule first. Then choose your work themes. What's your CEO day? What days are for client meetings? What days are for content? Protect your focus. No more squeezing calls in every single day. Stop saying yes to last minute requests. You're not available for chaos anymore. Leave buffer space. Time blocks don't mean packing every hour. Give yourself some breathing room. And that's where your brilliance shows up. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, scattered, feel like you can never get everything done in your week, and you're stuck in constant hustle mode, this is your permission to stop, to create space, take your power back. Your calendar should reflect your priorities, not your people pleasing. And trust me, when you start putting yourself first, everything in your business just works so much better. If this helped you, share it with a friend who always says she's too busy. Tag me, DM me on Instagram at It's Cindy Kumar, and tell me how you're going to start time blocking your time this week. And as always, keep building your wealthy mindset, because the wealthy version of you, she's protecting her time like her bank account, because both are sacred. I'll see you in the next episode.